Good morning, CDT day 83, and I don't think it could have gotten a better, more serene view to wake up to after such a hard-working day yesterday. And the wildlife has been really cool. They're a little far away by now, but you can kind of see the lines they're making. There are three little red-headed ducks on the water. I believe I saw a beaver swimming by earlier. Definitely heard a very large animal coming by my tent this morning and it decided to walk away. I assume once it saw my tent, but you could hear the exhaling every couple of seconds, and so it was probably a moose. Just incredible. There's probably 5 ducks over there now. But the beautiful mountains in the background, the calm water, everything's just kind of quiet. There's no breeze. The only thing you can really hear is just some of the birds singing, and then the faint sound of the streams coming off the side of the hill entering the lake. This place is damn gorgeous. We're gonna explore it some more once I finally get up, but I'm still pretty tired, so I'm gonna lay down. I'm actually starting to look like wildlife myself with this hairdo I got going on. Um, I'm starting to notice some health effects from doing such a big day yesterday, plus some of the things I neglected. So yesterday I had breakfast, but I did not have lunch, and that was because every time I took a rest break for some water, it was raining, so it was hard to like cook anything or make anything. So I just kept walking. Then oh, excuse me. Um, by the time I got to camp, I actually fell asleep after making this video like immediately. So I did not make dinner accidentally. So now I'm just running off of yesterday's breakfast after a 30.5 mile day. Um, so I'm getting some health effects. My stomach was hurting when I woke up, and then I had this insane pins and needles, fiery burning sensation in my feet that made them itch, and every time I itch them, they burn and get more like that. That was happening towards the end of the day yesterday, understandably, because my shoes were wet from all of the rain covered ground. And I think them being wet long enough started making them just itch and just feel really bad. But this morning, my feet are perfectly dry. There's no like dead skin hanging off, anything like that. They look fine, but I think just all that work they put in yesterday, they just had the nerves started shooting off in weird directions, and they don't really know what to do. So my feet were burning and itching, but luckily that just went away a couple minutes ago. So I dealt with that for about 10-15 minutes. Then I'm already feeling an emergency feeling of needing to go to the bathroom. But I believe at the end of this lake that I'm on, just need to go further down to the corner. There is a privy, a pit toilet with trash cans and I think hand sanitizer. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make it to that, and then continue on with the day. But for now, I believe it's 16.5 miles to Grand Lake, and all along the way there are campgrounds with privies. Apparently, there is the Colorado's smallest bar is on the way, but I think I'll be missing that because it'll be morning. It's only about a mile from here. But I might stop in if they're open to pick up some snacks or something like that. But anyways, I'm probably gonna stay here for a while, really enjoy this lake, see if I can rest a little bit more, and then pack up and start heading to town. There's a lot of stuff going on around this lake in terms of wildlife that I just can't capture on camera. Um, Woodpecker going in between trees. There was a mother deer and her fawn that ran by. Saw a beaver swimming across the lake. Those ducks came back right in front, exactly where I'm camping, and caught a fish and were fighting over it in front of each other. And it's just This all happens in a matter of seconds when my phone's like at my side, and just enough time to pick it up and start filming. It's already over. So there's some parts of this trail and this life that just can't capture that are pretty awesome. So for some of you, you just have to go out and do it. For others, this is the best I can give you. Um, excuse me. Packing up camp. I'm having a Pop-Tart for breakfast because it's all I can really muster right now. And then trying to dry out my rainfly a little bit. There's a lot of condensation in it last night. So other than that, the sunrise is starting to come up. It just hit the shoreline over here. And for some reason my camera is really bad with white balance and light distinctions. So everything just looks terrible. But it's really beautiful. I'm going to start hiking in a couple minutes here. It's a little after 7 a.m. So feeling good about getting up at a decent hour. Here's a better view of Monarch Lake, maybe without the sun washing out the light so much. But I camped pretty much right over there this morning. And there's a dam. Oh, pretty cool. Turns out I was camping less than a quarter mile from this parking lot that's just full of cars. Must be backpackers going through that section. It looks like there's a lot of different places that you can do like weekend backpacking trips. And today is Sunday morning, so there's probably a lot of people that have been out this weekend coming back today. But I am happy that I got in really late and left early this morning, because I just read the rules and regs and found out that camping around the lake is prohibited. But I mean, for cripe, I hiked like 6 extra miles just to find a place to legally camp that was safe as well. And what more do you want me to do? Anywhere down this way, you're not allowed to camp because it's too close to this campground. So I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to camp. There's like a freaking 10-mile dead zone or something. It's mama deer and her 2 fawns. You can see the one fawn right there. I think the other 2 just walked away. Isn't he cute? There's another lake. I think this is called Marine Lake. And oh, look at the fog coming off the water. Isn't that so cool? Awesome. Little pond over here. But I've been road walking for the past 1.5 miles. And this is like the 3rd campground I've come by. So lots of camping out here. Tons of people out here. I can see why. It's beautiful. It's quiet. Serene. But also pretty freaking cold up there in the valley. I got my gloves on. And it's just chilly. I think the valley's just trapping all that cold air. So now that I'm coming out into more of an open area, it's warming up a little bit. Plus I'm starting to get a little bit of sun. Couple of males fighting. There's that fella. Oh, there he goes. Please, I just want to walk through. I know you guys are having fun jarring each other, but don't do it to me. Cool. Thanks, fellas. Alright, I am now entering Rocky Mountain National Park. The CDT travels through it along what's currently the Colorado River and eventually the Grand Lake to get to the town of Grand Lake. So I just walked through this, and no camping or fires allowed, which shouldn't be a problem because I'm going to town. But I did not know that you actually do go into Rocky Mountain National Park even if you take the shortcut, because I'm going to be taking the official shortcut alternate that cuts off the main part of the park, because I just don't have enough time to do it. It's an extra day. But I still get to walk in it now, so I'm currently in the park. It's pretty cool. Well, now I'm even more motivated to get to town, because I just ran into some day hikers who told me that there's a really good homemade ice cream place right on the lake. And they said lemonade milkshakes are the best. What? That doesn't even sound good, but right now it sounds amazing. I gotta try that. Starting to make my way into Grand Lakes. And the rain. It's coming. I made it into Grand Lake, Colorado. It's got a nice small town vibe to it. Bunch of places to get food. Just left the laundromat. Got my laundry done. And appears to be lots of lodging down here on this main street as well. But I'm going to go up the hill to a hostel, because hostels are cheaper. Met two other hikers. One I've never met before. One I saw way back in Ghost Ranch, New Mexico. Waterfall. So it was interesting to see her again. I thought I wouldn't see anybody, considering I've been off trail for about 2.5 weeks. But yeah, this main street is looking pretty cool.
It can go a lot farther on both frequencies, because the selectivity is better on the if you have an in.
Time for some homemade Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Moose Tracks. Oh yeah. Got parks, bars, mini golf. So I made it to the hostel from town, and it's a really, really cool place. But I don't have too much time since I only got into town about 1:30 p.m. So I have a lot of town chores I need to do so that I'm ready to go for tomorrow morning. So with that said, I'm going to call it a night now, but I will show you a little tour of the hostel tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's a really cool place, and I've met 4 other hikers, CDT hikers now, so there's a fair amount of people in this town. But now that I'm up here at the hostel, I think I'm probably done with town for the day, because the hostel's like 100 feet higher elevation and along the trail, so I think tomorrow morning I'm just going to hit the trail and continue up, because I got my resupply done, the little grocery store, just got some extra food, and then had some food and some ice cream. So I did my laundry, so there's not really anything else in town for me except for maybe breakfast if I fall into that trap. But so yeah, that's the end of the day today. Check out some of the photos and let me know what you think.